All right, I've been really thinking about this video for some time, and if you're just joining me, this video is really going to be about recalibrating how we look at AI as the amplifying tool for us as humans. So if you really think about it, everyone is really super excited these days. They're using ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, whatever tool they're using. They are looking at it as if it's an intelligent being. And yes, it's super smart. It has billions and trillions of neurons that probably dwarf any brain. But a lot of it is still, at the end of the day, algorithm and numbers and mathematics. And the reason I say that is because it doesn't have the emotional algorithm that we humans have. There is a emotional intelligence aspect to this that I don't think it will ever be equal to what us humans have. So I don't fear the day that there'll be AGI or there'll be super intelligence. It may have an algorithm to mimic my emotional intelligence, but it will probably never have it. And I think that is where we all, as we're going through this cultural shift of going from using computers and pre-programmed software to software that actually thinks, and algorithm that probably processes a lot of thoughts much faster than us. We have to always be acute to the fact that we have to have a final say in the emotional impact of what comes out. And I'll give you an example. If you use ChatGPT every day, and I've kind of experimented with this a little bit, and there's studies done that are coming out, and they're stating that if you use these tools, you get de-skilled or you just become a little dumber. And that's fine because, there's a trade-off there, right? So you're getting certain results because you're acting as more of a director or a conductor of a team rather than the doers. So you're imposing that on the doer to do the grunt work to get you the final result. But at the end of the day, you have to remember you're in command, and there's times that you have to push back and ensure that you have the know-how yourself. I think another analogy to equate it to is when you have a small or big office, whatever it may be, there's always teams, there's always program managers, there's always managers, and there is disciplines of different expertise within that team that do certain things, certain functions to make that team do what it has to do. And the manager or the program manager or the leader of that team is that conductor. You truly are the one that will drive that team to success and bring it to a certain conclusion that would deem a proportionate result. So when you use AI, sentiment and the purpose of this video is really to tell you that you can't equate it to a equal intelligent. It's a doer. It's a software. It's a element that conducts something, and it does it very smartly. It does have the capability of thinking, but at the end of the day, it's a piece of the bigger puzzle. And I think this is how humanity is going to we're going to have exponential growth with our technology, with the way we solve more complex problems with the help of AI. It's just going to be exponentially amazing. But I think also we don't want that to be at the detriment of us not learning and understanding how things work, how things think, or really maybe the critical thinking that should go along with these tools. So anyways, I hope this video helps. Maybe reframes your mindset a little bit about how you use AI. And if you do use AI, be cognizant of how it's impacting you, because it is a two-way street with it. And because it has the ability to think and sometimes surpass our ability to think fast, it will make a shift in you. And as long as you're cognizant of that shift that it makes in you, you will be able to, I think, drive success in the world that lies ahead of us. See you in the next video. Thanks for being here.